Have you ever noticed that no matter how much we achieve, acquire, or try to hold on to, life still brings moments of discomfort, disappointment, and suffering? This is the truth the Buddha saw deeply. Suffering, or dukkha, is an inseparable part of life. The Buddha did not speak of suffering to make us sad, but to help us awaken, to understand the mind and life as they truly are. People have long sought happiness outside themselves, through wealth, pleasure, success, or recognition, but the Buddha saw that all of these are temporary and unreliable. True happiness lies not in possessions or achievements, but in understanding the mind and seeing life clearly. Suffering arises in many forms. There is obvious suffering, illness, loss, or failure. And there is subtle suffering, restlessness, discontent, the longing that remains even when life seems complete. This subtle dissatisfaction reflects our clinging to what is impermanent, our attempts to hold on to what cannot be held. Think about it. How often have we gained something we believed would bring happiness, only to feel emptiness afterward? How often has desire led to disappointment once fulfilled? This is life's nature, and the Buddha invites us to see it clearly, not to despair, but to understand. All beings experience suffering. Recognizing this is the first step toward freedom. When we see suffering as universal, we stop resisting life. We begin to understand that craving, attachment, and aversion are the roots of our suffering. Life is in constant flux. Everything changes, our bodies, our relationships, our circumstances, even our thoughts. When we resist this natural flow, when we seek permanence in the impermanent, suffering arises. But if we see life as it is, with mindfulness and clarity, we can gradually loosen the grip of craving and find peace. Consider this: the people we love will change, our health will change, our circumstances will change. If we base our happiness on what is temporary, we are preparing ourselves for disappointment. The Buddha's teaching is gentle, yet profound. He does not ask us to abandon life or love. He asks us to see life clearly and find freedom in that understanding. The path beyond suffering is not wishful thinking or external solutions. It is through awareness, understanding, and practice. By cultivating mental clarity, ethical living, and compassion, we transform our relationship with life. Impermanence becomes not loss, but liberation. Letting go is not despair, but trust in life's natural flow. Every breath, every moment, offers an opportunity to practice this understanding. When pain arises, we need not resist it. When joy arises, we need not cling to it. We observe both coming and going. In this observation, peace arises, a peace that does not depend on circumstances. This is the Buddha's teaching, a peace beyond suffering, present here and now, when we are fully awake. Imagine sitting quietly, watching your thoughts like clouds in the sky. Some bring rain, some sunshine. You neither chase them nor drive them away. You simply watch. In this observation, the mind relaxes, the heart softens, and the grip of suffering begins to loosen. The Buddha's vision is not a philosophy to memorize. It is an invitation to see, experience, and awaken. It asks us to be honest, to look deeply into our hearts, and recognize the patterns that bind us to suffering. It calls us to cultivate compassion, for others and for ourselves, understanding that we are all part of life's vast, ever-changing flow. Suffering is not an enemy. It is a teacher, reminding us of life's preciousness and the value of understanding the mind. Through this understanding, we see that true freedom is possible. True freedom is a mind released from craving and attachment, simply the joy of being, fully awake, fully present, fully alive. So, the next time life feels heavy, remember the Buddha's teaching. Observe suffering, do not deny it. Understand its cause, and gradually let go. Slowly, patiently, your mind opens. Peace arises, not in some distant future, but in the quiet awareness of each moment. Even amid life's challenges, there is a place within you untouched by grief. A place of clarity, steadiness, and deep joy that no circumstance can take away. The truth of suffering is the truth of awakening. It does not frighten, it guides. It does not bind, it frees. This is the essence of the Buddha's teaching, the truth of suffering, the path of understanding, and the possibility of liberation in every human heart. Let it settle within you. Let it guide your breath, your steps, your awareness. And as you move through life, remember, suffering is not the end. It is the beginning of understanding, awakening, and profound peace that always resides within you.